Well, like I figured, the best day was yesterday. Of course, I was busy. So I'm going to take my two lighter detectors out. I'm going to take the XP Deus, probably be the only one I use, but just in case, I'll take the spare, which will be my gold bug. And I'm going to head out to the large park to see if I can find anything. Maybe it can be a longer hunt today. We'll see. I will talk to you later.
That Jim, like Daddy,
First signal that I got was
She
respectable.
always cut
Picked
through
up a
on her
couple
way
of
to
pop
school,
tabs, found a couple
walked
of deep
purposefully
cans,
east
but
on North Carriage Drive,
looks like I
turned down a
might
footpath
have
that led over
something
to
here.
North Row, and then shortly to her school on
Not
North Audrey Street.
sure.
Her mummy wanted to walk her to
Looks
school,
a
but Clarence said
tiny
no.
bit like a
She
penny,
wanted
so
everything to be
I'll
the
keep
same
looking.
as when Daddy was around. She'd walk herself to school.
Here we go. It looks like I might have found a quarter here. It read about 70 or 80, a little bit lower than my 12 megahertz setting, but looks like it is actually a quarter. Okay. Well, as usual, when I try to dig a coin signal, I end up with can slow. I would get that out, but I would have to tear up the ground too much. So I try to remove all the trash, but in those cases when moving the trash will cause a lot of damage, I try to leave it alone. Here we go. Ah! Okay, we have another signal. It looks like it's reading somewhere in the 90s, and it looks like it might be another quarter. Clad looks like, but it's okay. This is an area I've been around quite a few times. Thought I'd give it one more time on my way out of the park, so I might just poke around a little bit while longer, see if I can find anything else. Well, here we go again. I just dug the other quarter right over here, and now I have one here. I think I might have a couple of quarters right here. Maybe a small quarter spill. I'm going to have to give this a little bit closer look. Alright, I am in a very trashy area here, but it looks like I did find a penny. Still trying to work my way back to the car. I'm just finding little bits and pieces here. By the way, you notice here, I have both pinpointers. I have a pistol probe and I have my Garrett Pro Pointer. I always carry, or try to carry, not always, two pinpointers because this pinpointer is very good at getting a little deeper than the Garrett. So this penny, for instance, I used the pistol probe to find it. Then I took one scoop of dirt out, and then I used the Pro Pointer to get the proximity because the proximity is so great on the Pro Pointer. I like both of these for different reasons, but it doesn't hurt to have them both in the arsenal, though it is a bit much to carry. Okay, I will talk to you later. Here we go. Maybe we can finish off this hunt for today. So this is my trash to non-trash ratio here. A lot of bottle caps. This aluminum was just laying on the surface. I just cleaned that up. Lots of bent and mangled aluminum. One of those little, I don't know, another one of those little aluminum can tops, etc. So, junk galore. So, but I pick it all up and I throw it all away. So maybe I'm doing a little extra service to the park by getting the little random junk up and out. Anyway, this is what I've got, and you've seen these on the video, I believe. Though the video is not what I would like it to be. My POV camera experiment is not working well, but I have 3 quarters and I have 2 pennies. About a feel of these pennies, they're crusty zincs. One's a zinc and one's a copper, I believe. So at least we got it going. And I mentioned before that I like my dual pinpointer arrangement, and I really can't reiterate that enough. I love the pistol probe
for its depth, and I loved both the Garrett and the Nocta, and I've had the Mind Lab pointer as well. All of these pointers are very good with proximity, in my opinion, and I'm sure someone's going to differ. The pistol probe is not great with proximity. It is great in spotting the signal, but because it's pulse and it's so deep, it doesn't actually give you a range on where you're digging. You know that it's somewhere between 0 inches and 4 or 5, maybe even 6 inches with pulse in the ground. So, that's an idea for you if you want to use it. Like I said, I'm sure there's some pistol probe users who have it down pat and can get around this. But for us who are just going from newbie to moderate detectorists, it's pretty good to have both. It's just a lot to carry. Anyway, I'll see you later, and we'll get back at it. And hopefully I'll be able to do another longer hunt. But unfortunately, I have a football game to go to tonight. So I will talk to you later. Bye.